At 12, the 6 o'clock news starts right now.
It is here. Fiesta 2023 kicks off tonight, but as a crowd gathers for Fiesta Fiesta downtown, storms are on the radar for some parts of our area.
Apparently the storms want to party too. Meteorologist Adam Caskey joins us now for the latest on our forecast. Adam?
Yeah, we've got a cluster of storms moving into the west side of San Antonio and the far northwest side of Bexar County at the moment. You look at the big picture, and most of it is basically from Kerrville to Fredericksburg, even some severe thunderstorms moving out of Fredericksburg, and especially Bandera County stretching into northwest Bexar County. We do have a severe thunderstorm that's moving out of Uvalde County toward southwestern Medina County and northwestern Frio County. And this is headed off to the east. It does have a history of producing ping pong ball and even golf ball size hail. And this is headed off to the east, kind of veering to the south a little bit right now. I'm going to put a track and a time on this for locations that could be affected by it momentarily from the actual hail part of this storm. And that would be Moore at 7:07 and Devine at 7:16. p.m. is when you could expect the potential for hail in those areas, depending on the exact track that storm takes. We also have this activity that's not severe, just garden variety, heavy rain, embedded thunder, and maybe even some pea-size hail in the purple areas near Pipe Creek. Some small hail possible there. But this is just some good soaking rain in a very drought-stricken part of our area. And you look off to the north where we did have severe weather. It's out of Kerrville, now moving through Fredericksburg where we had some large hail. Quarter-size hail actually confirmed by spotters on the ground. I'm going to put this into motion one more time. Notice that rogue lightning strike there in western Bexar County. That one jumped out ahead of that cluster of storms. So putting this into motion, the bulk of the activity here from Pipe Creek and Medina County, that'll be headed to the west side, and it's not going to take very long for it to get to the west side of town and then even the far north side. Downtown, I do think will get clipped. It's just a matter of time and how long it is until we get a thunderstorm. But for example, putting an ETA on this in eastern Medina County, making it to the SeaWorld area at 6:24 p.m. I'm going to have a full update. We'll get another analysis of this activity and an update on that severe thunderstorm, along with more of a timeline for everybody and a lot more to talk about. Rain, sun, humidity changes, temperature changes, all of it in just a bit.
Thank you, Adam. And yes, it's time. The Party with a Purpose is finally here. Fiesta Fiesta kicked off around 2 hours ago. And tonight we have team coverage of all those festivities.
That's right. We have our John Paul Barajas, Steve Spriester, Ursula Perry, all live at Travis Park this evening. Let's go first to Steve and Ursula as they get ready for our Fiesta Fiesta broadcast that's coming your way at 8. Hey, guys.
Yeah, I think we're already officially christened for Fiesta. I don't know if you can tell, we've got some confetti working here. We were just cascaroned a little bit ago. So yeah, we are in the spirit here. And even though it's overcast, kind of feels like it could rain, haven't had a drop yet.
We have not had a drop, and there's a nice breeze blowing, so we're not complaining.
Yeah.
The people with the big hats, though, it's a bit of an issue. Look at this.
Look at these. All right, first of all, are you a snacker?
Yeah, I like hot stuff. Here, you want to do a twirl?
All hot chips.
All the chips.
Yeah.
SA Texas Foodies.
What?
We're SA Texas Foodies on Instagram.
Love it. Love it.
Y'all are food bloggers?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, they're food bloggers. Okay, gotcha.
Makes perfect sense. Food bloggers, of course. And look at this. Got food right here. Got a little food right here. You seen the details of these hats? I mean, this is what Fiesta's all about right here. Was I right? Did you just offer a little girl one of the things off your hat?
Yes, she was hungry. She was hungry, but there's no Cheetos in there.
Yeah, of course, see?
Is this a little bit difficult trying to keep the hat on in this weather?
It's not heavy, but it's like, it's hard to walk. Like, it's like, I feel like a princess.
There you go.
We're keeping an eye on the weather for you. On KSAT 12, any lightning in the area, I would advise take the hat off. Okay.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time. Yeah, love the effort. All right, by the way, we are standing right next to the stage over there, the main stage, where they are set to officially kick off Fiesta 2023 in just, what, a couple of hours now, less than 2 hours?
Yes.
Big question, of course, is the rain, but I'm telling you, I can't imagine what this crowd would be if there wasn't the chance of rain.
And I got to tell you, the crowd has been growing and growing and growing even since 5 o'clock when we were live on the 5 o'clock show. It's probably, doubled since then. Everybody wants a KSAT medal. We're very popular today.
Yeah, and it's all about the medal count, just like the Olympics. All right, our John Paul Barajas is also out and about here at Travis Park. I'm told that he's going to join us momentarily. They're having some problems getting him set up right now, so we're going to just continue to talk. How are you doing? Chicken on a stick out here. Oh, look at this, Pokemon.
Viva Fiesta!
Yeah, you never know who's just going to wander up here at Fiesta Fiesta. It's great. It's all about the medals, and it's all about the food and the drink. That's where John Paul Barajas is right now. John Paul.
Hey guys, we just finished up listening to the band, man. We were rocking out. Sorry, that camera was a little shaky. Our photographer was getting down, but everything's looking great out here tonight. So many things to do, so many picture opportunities. So all the awesome memories you make out here, you can cherish, keep them for years and years to come. And just being out here, one of my favorite parts is everybody's festiveness and all the colors of pop. You can just walk down this beer line and get a quick look at all the people in different Fiesta gear. But I want to show you one of my favorites. Oh, this is my drink for after tonight's shows. We'll leave that there for now. But I want to show you one of my favorite hats I've seen the entire time here at Fiesta Fiesta. This is Angel Espinoza. Angel, amazing hat.
Thank
Talk
you.
to us about what all is on there.
So this hat represents San Antonio. It represents the Alamo. In the back, this is the cathedral. The Day of the Dead on the very top. And the music, the maracas, everything that represents San Antonio.
And it's based on a sombrero, correct?
Correct. It's sombreros holding all of this up.
How long did it take you to get this all set up and squared away, making sure nothing would fall off?
It took about 5 hours, so it looks like it would take a little bit longer, but yeah, it took about 5 hours to make.
Now, my hard-hitting question for the day is, how much neck strength does it take to keep all this upright?
It takes a lot. I didn't realize how much I was putting the weight on until I started wearing it, and it's a little bit of weight, but that's the number one question people keep asking me is how much does it weigh? So I got to go home and measure it.
Awesome stuff, guys. Obviously, she outdid me. You can come check out everybody else. They're dressed to the nines. Everybody's having a great time. Come check out Fiesta Fiesta. Steve, exactly. Steve, Ursula.
All right, John Paul. Well, he's just wearing that Guayabera shirt, and that woman showed up with that hat. Killing it.
The hats look awesome.
I know. Now, if you can't go to Fiesta Fiesta, don't worry about it because we're broadcasting the event on air and online at KSAT.com. You can also watch it on KSAT Plus and our KSAT YouTube channel. Here's what you do. You see that QR code on your screen? Scan it. That's going to take you to our Fiesta homepage, and from there, you can also find event schedules, parking information, and also how you can watch all of the parades.
Let's turn now to some of the big stories we're covering today. It is a statewide problem. Inmates found incompetent to stand trial, waiting nearly 2 years to be sent to a state hospital to begin their treatment. In the meantime, they're waiting in the Bexar County jail. Erica Hernandez tells us how many inmates are in limbo in the jail and why this is such a problem.
Early last year, 20-year-old Michael Berger was arrested and charged with the murders of his parents at an apartment complex on the northwest side. Berger was later found incompetent to stand trial, but still sits in the Bexar County jail.
A jail cell is probably not the best place to put an individual who is awaiting competency restoration.
But a jail is where 279 Bexar County inmates found incompetent to stand trial currently await to be sent to a state hospital. 379th District Court Judge Ron Rangel, who also runs the Felony Mental Health Court, says as they await to be transferred, there is not much being done for those inmates.
The Bexar County Jail doesn't really have the capacity to treat people and restore their competency. That's what the state hospital is for.
According to Texas Health and Human Services, as of March 31st, there is a 697-day wait for a bed at a maximum security unit and a 255-day wait for a non-maximum security unit. Overall, in the state of Texas, more than 2,400 individuals are waiting for a transfer. Staff shortages, along with the average length of stay in the state hospital system increasing, has not helped the problem.
It's a long waiting game. I think the courts would love to see that process speeded up. There are always attempts and efforts and pleas made to the legislature to open up more beds and to provide more facilities so that we can restore these cases.
Some bills have been filed this legislative session about setting deadlines for transfers, but none have yet to be passed. In the meantime, inmates like Michael Berger continue to wait. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
All right, and we're looking at a new severe thunderstorm warning, which does include northwestern Bexar County and the far west side of San Antonio as well. This is the new severe thunderstorm warning for the same cluster that we were just tracking a little while ago. Putting on the lightning, you can see it's very lit up and illuminated. So if you are in town, you can definitely see it off to the west and northwest. This is right now a hail producing storm with potentially 1-inch diameter hail. So that's about the size of a quarter mixed within this severe thunderstorm. You look closely at it, the purple areas, that's likely where we have the large hail falling, especially closer to Medina Lake, Lake Hills area, Mico. That's where we most likely have some of that 1-inch diameter hail. And that's moving off to the east at 20 miles per hour. So I can time that out for some communities downstream from this. So currently, saying the large hail is over Medina Lake, Lake Hills area. That's moving eastward. There we go, at about 20 miles per hour. Brandeis High School 701, UTSA 706, The Rim 709 p.m., Clark High School at 712, Castle Hills at 724, and Jefferson High School at 724. That's assuming it stays intact as the way it currently is. But this storm will be changing and morphing over the coming minutes. We're already seeing some changes within it. It wouldn't surprise me if this hail area didn't even grow a little bit more. But here are the details for it. Severe thunderstorm warning until 7 p.m. This does include eastern Bandera County. Bandera, you're included within this, but if you're in Bandera, I think this is moving out of your area. Lake Hills, Mico, Medina Lake, that's where the primary threat is, even over toward Pipe Creek. But Helotes, Alamo Ranch, SeaWorld, Leon Valley, you are in Leon Springs, you're right on the edge of where this is headed. A quick 3D look at this storm helps us gauge the thunderstorm structure, the structure within the thunderstorm. So you look at it here and you can see even the precipitation, the heavy rain in the yellow, orange, and red. But just identifying the large hail area is right here where you have the purples. That's where we have the larger hail within this thunderstorm. So that's what we're watching here as this heads off to the east. Of course, we'll keep monitoring it and we'll have another update coming up in just a bit.
So now here's a look at what we're working on for you on the Night Beat. A West Side bakery with live roaches inside, and also the front and back doors left wide open. The other health code violations that inspectors cited, and what Tim Gerber found when he went behind their kitchen door this week. Those stories and so much more tonight on the Night Beat.
Let's take a look at traffic right now during the 6 o'clock commute. Of course, we have weather to talk about. We've got Fiesta going on, and there is lots of traffic here at I-35 in Maine. The upper and the lower levels, a little congested. Some of those folks headed away from the camera might be headed towards downtown, headed out to some of the Fiesta events tonight at Travis Park. And that is a big question when it comes to the weather this evening.
Yes, yeah. And now we're going to go show you another picture here. This is I-10. All right, so it doesn't look as bad there, but obviously still a lot of activity right there. 6:15 right now, and what we're also watching is a severe storm warning, and our Adam Caskey is live to tell us more about that.
Yeah, and I want to point out the primary threat through 2 a.m. is going to be hail. We've got that moderate threat of large hail and wind gusts. That's on the lower end, but we could see a rogue gust of 60 miles per hour. The type of weather setup that we have right now really favors hail more than, say, gusty winds or a tornado or even flooding. You look at those storm chances tonight, they peak now all the way through 1 a.m. Then after 2 a.m., they really fall off. So our primary threat is up until 2 a.m. Then I think we don't have to worry about anything anymore. And there's a chance that we even speed that up a little bit. Now you're looking at everything that's going to be developing ahead of a cold front that's headed our way. The cold front's going to help to act as another triggering mechanism for some thunderstorms even later on this evening. This is just all in advance of that cold front. Big picture really quickly. Not much coverage of the rain and thunderstorms right now as a whole across south and central Texas, but you head right in here, the northwest side of Bexar County, and even up into Bernie, Fair Oaks Ranch, you are under the severe thunderstorm warning. Right now, you're starting to see that heavy rain move in. You can see the lightning, hear the thunder. That's heading I-10 right now, just outside of Bexar County. Within Bexar County, I-10 getting some light rain, but by the medical centers where we have some more moderate to heavy rain, this little appendage just popping out of the front of that storm. The purples are what we're watching closely. This is likely some areas of hail with the potential of a little bit of quarter-size hail mixed in. Usually when you see the hail scattered around the storm like that and not highly organized, it tends to be not as large, but still could have some damaging hailstones embedded within these clusters of hail. Another way to look at the hail here is with our actual hail product. And usually this indicates little purple areas. And notice how it's not showing us any big purple areas because there's no real organized area of hail at the moment. But within this purple area you see here, there could be little pockets of 1-inch diameter hail that's currently moving away from Medina Lake and into northwest Bexar County and even clipping Bernie, San Geronimo, Helotes. You're right on the front edge of this. This is headed to the east at 20 miles per hour. So severe or not, going forward through time, I'll time it out for some of the communities downstream here. Calling up the tool, let's go from Bernie down to Helotes for the leading edge of that storm. Moving eastward, a little over 20 miles per hour. And, okay, well, it's not giving us any communities. Of course, that happens sometimes, right? Anyway, we can try this again. Here we go. And let's see. There you go, buddy. Sometimes you just got to treat them a little nicer and, they treat you well. All right, UTSA 627, Leon Valley 629, Clark High School 633. Castle Hills at 643, Churchill High School at 643, and Lee High School at 644. We have those schools listed here because those are really good landmarks. Typically, you know which high school you live near or is closest to your house, and that's one reason why we put those schools on there. Anyway, this cluster is only severe into northwestern Bexar County and even parts of southern Kendall County. Bernie to Pipe Creek to Medina Lake to Helotes. That's the primary threat zone at the moment. Let's not forget about this little thunderstorm down to the south. It does look like it's losing its luster a little bit, but keep in mind the radar beam needs to shoot through some of this thunderstorm to get to that one down there. Either way, this still doesn't look quite as strong, but this is drifting to the east-southeast. So Divine, assuming it stays intact, Divine, you would expect this at 7 p.m. sharp. We'll be back with another update. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery, she's getting her microphone on. We're going to be here to cover this as long as we need to. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Adam.
So, Larry, let's talk about Quinn Ewers. Is he having a come to Jesus moment or something?
Yeah, kind of. So he was the Longhorns starting quarterback last year, his first season at UT, and it was up and down, right? He had some good moments, some bad moments. At the end of the day, though, he feels like he let fans down. Plus, Caston Young is ready to blaze her own trail. Coming up. Texas Longhorns quarterback Quinn Ewers is working hard to be better than he was last season when he threw for 2,100 yards with 15 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in 10 games played. Ewers recently said he feels like he let most of the fans down last season, and he doesn't want that to happen again.
Obviously I didn't like where I was at last year, and obviously something had to change if I wanted to end up where I want to be in the future. So obviously, like I said, something had to change, and I'm starting right here, and I feel like I've just, how do I say this? I feel like I've just, I'm eating a lot better. I'm doing all the small things a lot harder, and I'm excited.
Saturday during the orange-white spring game, Ewers went 16 of 23 for 195 yards and 1 touchdown. For the first time in a very long time, San Antonio FC is getting ready for a match following a loss last Saturday. They fell at Louisville City FC 1-0, ending their unbeaten streak at 16 games dating back to last season. That loss dropped them to third in the Western Conference, 3 points off the lead. Now SAFC will look to get back on track Saturday night when they face Phoenix Rising FC.
Coming off a loss, it's tough, but you know, of course, we're going to learn from the mistakes that we made last week, and we're going to apply them this week. So it's a good team, really good team. But right now we have to focus on ourselves and what we can do better on the pitch. But we know that they're dangerous.
SAFC will host Phoenix Rising FC 7:30 Saturday night at Toyota Field. We stopped by Harlan High School this morning to talk with Caston Young, one of the top senior guards around. In 34 games this season, she averaged 10.9 points, 1.4 assists, and 1 steal per contest. Last Wednesday, Caston signed her national letter of intent to attend Utah Tech University, located in beautiful St. George, Utah, where she'll play ball for the Trailblazers.
I went on a visit and I went there and I just fell in love with everything. I felt like it was a home away from home. Like everything, the people, the community, the coaching staff, my future teammates was just like everything that I was looking for in a program.
It is a beautiful country up there. Tell me your thoughts when you first saw it, because it's gorgeous.
Yes, I was actually in shock. Like I had never seen anything like it. It was like so pretty. Like it doesn't look anything like it is here. So it was amazing.
What does this mean to you and your family to have you sign, get a scholarship to go up there and play basketball and continue your education?
Well, I'm the first child out of 3 of us to get a full ride to play basketball. I'm the oldest too. So I feel like it definitely like sets an example for my siblings and like shows them like what they should be or like what they want to be when they get older, because they both play sports. So I feel like I'm a big role model to them. And my family's super excited, and I'm just excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. And Utah Tech is also a new Division I program. What does that mean to you to go there and you're going to kind of, set the footprint for future generations coming up?
Yes. I mean, that's a super big stepping stone in the program. And I'm just excited to be a part of it and help, be able to play and get to the tournament and everything that could happen.
Congrats to Caston. We will have more with her tonight on the Night Beat.
Okay, looking forward to that. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
All right, the time is here. We're getting closer and closer. We're less than 2 hours away from our Fiesta Fiesta broadcast to kick off the 2023 Fiesta season.
Let's go back out live to Travis Park with our Steve Spriester. And Steve, we understand you have somebody there who's in charge of a lot of the hardware we see for Fiesta.
Yeah, that's right, Myra and Stephanie. I do, but actually I wanted to show you what's happening live right now. It is the People's Parade that's taking place right through the middle of Travis Park. Mr. Fiesta, Michael Quintanilla, of course, led it. There was the Fife and Drum Corps. There was the military. There's still people coming. There's some hats, people with big hats that are coming down the way here in a little bit. But I also want to mention Charlie Drago is with me right now. He is from Monarch Trophy. This is his busy time of year. How many medals do you make a year?
Thousands and thousands this year. It's been a great year. The medals are back and the people are out getting the medals. So come down here and get medals. We've got medals everywhere.
By the way, look behind me right now. That's some of the big hats that are going by here live during the People Parade. So is there a favorite that you've made this year?
This one here. This one just won the award for the Medal of the Year, and it's one of our artists that made it. So
point out why you like it so much.
Oh, it's so intricate. I mean, look at the detail of that thing and all the things that go with it. But there are some great medals out here, really good medals. And they're getting bigger and bigger every year and more things added, spinners, dangles, you name it. They're doing it.
How long have you been doing this?
We can trace making the medals back to the 1980s, but it's only been the last 10 years that it's gone crazy.
That's what I was going to say. When did it really start to go crazy and pick up? And I said it's like the Olympics. It's all about the medal count.
It is. About 2009 is when they really started discovering the medals.
Yeah.
So it's been great. What a run.
Monarch Trophy couldn't do it without you. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate everything.
Yeah. By the way, with all this weather, Viva Fiesta. Thank you, Charlie. By the way, look at this. Look, the People's Parade. And I want to say right now, we're also about to be joined by the Sam Houston Marching Band. Look at this. The Sam Houston marching band there. They're the Hurricanes as the People's Parade continues out here live from Travis Park. Yes, the weather is threatening. Yes, we are a little concerned about what may happen, but the show must go on, at least for now. So we'll continue. Viva Fiesta, how are you?
Get an extra swirl for KSAT.
Thank you very much. An extra swirl for KSAT there. So Myra and Stephanie, we'll send it back to you guys.
Love that.
An extra swirl. Everybody needs an extra swirl.
You know, and the best thing about that event is that, so I've been here for a year and a half, and anybody coming into San Antonio, they're like, what's Fiesta? Or what is San Antonio even about? Go to Fiesta and you'll get it. It's like a small town, really, but this is still a huge city, but it feels like a small town. Everyone loves each other, and it's just really nice to get that sense of community in one place. So that's what Fiesta is about, and we'll see you on the other end of this break.